3, how are you? Today we'll complete our questions about combination and permutations. In this example, if factorial n minus 1 equals 720 and n plus 1 factorial or combination r, 2 n plus 1 combination r equal 4 over 5, you want to find unknown n and r. We know factorial n minus 1 equal factorial 6 equals 720. Then n minus 1 equals 6, then n will be 7. And here we have the ratio between two combination. It n plus 1 computation r to n plus 1 computation r subtract by 1 equal 4 to 5, the ratio. Okay, we have the top here, right, n equals 7, the result will be 8 computation r to 8 computation r minus 1. The result will be 4 over 5. We can use the rule here because we have the greatest up and the smallest down. We must write 8 subtract by the greatest. The greatest here equal r subtract by 1 or plus 1 over the greatest of them r. Result will be 4 over 5. Again, we have two combination here. It was descending from greatest to smallest, greatest up and smallest down. You must write 8 here subtract by the greatest r plus 1 over the greatest here, and then you can complete it by doing product about extremes. The product of extremes equal product of means about this example. 8 plus 1 will be equal 9 subtract by r equal 4 over 5. Then 5 times 9 equal 45 subtract 5r equal 4r. Then 45 will be equal 9r, and then r equal 45 divided by 9 equal 5. Then r equal 5 and n equal 7 about this example. Okay, we have example here. Prove that n plus 1 combination r plus 1 to n combination r equal n plus 1 to r plus 1. Hence evaluate 10 combination 6 plus 9 combination 5 over 9 combination 5 plus 8 combination 4. We can prove that. Look at here. We have n plus 1 combination r plus 1. It's meaning factorial the top and here factorial the down. Multiplication, the difference between them, it will be n minus r. 2 is the ratio about n combination r. In combination r, it's meaning combination the top and down r, the difference between them n subtract by r. It's divided. Okay, you can convert from division to multiplication and write the inverse about second fraction here. Factorial n plus 1 over factorial r plus 1. Multiplication n subtract by r, multiplication by subfactorial r, multiplication by n minus r over factorial n. And we have factorial n minus 1. We can cancel factorial this by factorial number here. And we can write n outside here, write n outside and subtract it 1. Okay, it will be n minus 1. And we can write n plus 1 outside here, and it will be n. Okay, so we can write here factorial n here and cancel factorial n by factorial n. And we have r plus 1 here. We can write for r plus 1 outside here, r plus 1 outside, and remainder r. We can cancel factorial r by factorial r. Then the result will be n plus 1 over r plus 1. We prove that about this example. Okay, and hence see here valued 10 combination 6 plus 9 combination 9 or 5 over 9 combination 5 plus 8 combination 4. We can write highest common factor between them about this example here and using this rule to find the result. The result about what? It's the top here greater than what? The down. Okay, so you can write outside here 9 combination 5 coefficient between numerator and numerator 8 computation by 4. Then we can write here, we can complete this example here, then we can write 10 combination 6 plus 9 combination 5 over 9 combination 5 plus 8 combination by 4. We can write 9 combination 5 coefficient here. The result will be 10 combination 6 divided by this number here, 9 combination by 5 plus 1. And here write 8 combination 4 outside. The result will be 9 combination 5 over 8 combination 4 plus 1. And we have here the rule. We can write the rule here, n plus 1 over r plus 1. About this example, 9 combination 5 over 8 combination by what? 4. We can write the ratio n plus 1. 5 plus 1 equals 6. And here r plus 1, we called it n, and here r n, and r 8 plus 1 equal 9, and r plus 1 equal 5. Again, we have the ratio here. Look at here, the rule here. The result will be n plus 1 over r plus 1. If we have two consequent combination, about 9 combination 5 and 8 combination by 4, we can add 1 to the top here, n plus 1 equal 9 and r plus 1 equal 5. Multiplication, the result here, plus 1 over the result here, plus 1. Here 9 plus 1 equal 10 and 5 plus 1 equal 6 in denominator. And here 8 plus 1 equal 9 over 4 plus 1 equal 5. And then you can complete it. Here write least common multiplication between two denominators here. Write 9 over 5 multiplication by 6 here. 6 plus 10 equals 16. And denominator write 5 in denominator. 5 plus 9 equal 14. 9 over 5 multiplication by 16 over 6 multiplication by 5 over 14. We can cancel 5 by 5. And 6 divided by 2 equal 3. And or divided by 3 equal 2 divided by 3. And 16 divided by 2 equal 8. The result will be, you can divide it here by 2 equals 7, 12, 4, 3 times 4 equals 12, and 1 times 7 equals 7. The result will be 12 over 7.